Hey gang, Tony here. Going out yard sale a little later than usual. It's 8:11 on Friday, so I'm hoping to find something. I didn't really prepare today. I just kind of I woke up and I was like, yard sales. It's looking overcast as well, and some people, not everyone, but some people, when it's calling for rain, like if there might be rain on a yard selling day, they just won't do the yard sale that day. Even though, like right now, it's not raining, but because it called for rain, they, ooh, deer. Everybody look at the deer. Look at the deer. Did you guys see it? I don't know if you did. I don't know if it's on there. I don't know if there. Maybe I made it up. It's possible. I'm a big fucking liar. Alright, so I ran out of stuff to say already, guys. Sorry. Kara sent me a message this morning saying that it's free donut day, which I did not know. So while I'm out doing the yard sales, I will probably stop at Dunkin' Donuts, get a coffee and a free donut. Because free donut! Right? I don't think I've ever actually gotten a free donut on free donut day. Because I never know it's free donut day until the day's over and people are like, oh, free donuts. Oh no! Why did I miss a free donut? I missed them. But I'm out now. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this. Edit the shit out of it. 5 minutes of bullshit.
I gotta be honest,
nothing. There's nothing. Not a fucking thing. Alright. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to get my coffee. At least then I can enjoy driving around even if there is nothing.
Good morning, my name is Gabby. How may I help you?
Hi, can I get a medium coffee with just a touch of cream? Chocolate frosted donut?
Sure.
Great.
Chocolate frosted donut? No problem. Can I get you anything else for today?
That'll do it.
Your total's going to be $190. It's collected to the window.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
I spend way too much time on wild goose chases when I am yard sailing. I follow dead signs to nowhere and go back and forth, and it's ridiculous. I should really map out my trips a little better. I did get a couple things I'll show you in a sec, but I'm kind of on my way back towards town now, hoping to hit a couple yard sales on the way. So, we'll see. Okay, so I just got out of a yard sale. That was, I believe, the third one of the day, something like that. I did get something at this one that Mr. Tony of the Dead is going to get angry at me about and become infuriated and start telling me that I have to give it to him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't care. Maybe I'm completely off on this one. But I have a weird feeling that you might be a little jealous of this score, Tony. So I can't pick it up right now. It's too big. So I'll show you guys later. Teasers, right? Oh my god. At this last yard sale, I asked about video games, and they said, oh no, we don't have any, which is fine. You could tell me you don't have any, but then they had to follow up with the patented they're all gone already. No! And then, as I was talking to them, they told me that I was the 4th person to ask about video games that day. So, obviously, I'm kind of working at a disadvantage here, because not only is there a shit ton of people apparently around asking for video games, but it just so happens that I was like one of the last people to be here. Oh god, it just makes me angry. It just makes me angry. It shouldn't bother me at all, because I mean, you know, does it really matter? It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just video games. It's just yard sales. I find stuff a lot of the time. You guys know. You know, I get a lot of scores, so I shouldn't really be complaining. But it's still, when I find out there's that many people going around asking for video games, I'm just like, damn it. Why, God, why? I did find a couple of games at one yard sale I went to. I didn't really... I mean, they're just Wii games, and I don't normally buy Wii games. I'll just show you guys these in the car. One of them is Link's Crossbow Training, and I honestly only got that because Link is on the cover. I mean, I don't know anything about it. It's probably awful, but I just got it because it was $1 and Link was on it. And their other Wii games were $1, and this just kind of looked interesting, so I got the Alien Syndrome. Yeah, whatever. Got a couple of Wii games for the fuck of it. It is Saturday. I am headed off to my brother's to start our yard sailing. I don't think is ready yet. It's about 7:51, and I figured I would try to hit a few sales on the way to his place, because he hasn't really responded telling me if he was ready. No, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I have better luck today than I did yesterday. See you soon. We're at Mike's. Hit about 3 yard sales on the way here. One was not started yet. That was a bust. Second one was all furniture stuff. Third had nothing. Oh well. You see?
What?
You see, this is what I have to deal with right here. Everywhere we go. With the phones. With the phones.
But you're using a phone right now to take video.
Why are you doing this to me, Michael? Why are you doing this? Alright, everybody, we are... I don't know if you could see from where I'm sitting, but we are... Yeah, that's a bad shot. We're at the ShopRite. We're at the ShopRite because Mike and I go yard sale and then we go shopping, and we finish yard selling and we got nothing. We got nothing.
Nope.
We got nothing.
Nada.
Nothing.
Zilch. Zippo. Xanadu.
Xanadu is... That's correct. Xanadu is correct. Look at these clouds. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hey gang, Tony here. Sorry about the generally craptastic lighting that I have going on right now, but I need to buy bulbs, and I don't have good lighting normally anyway, so I am here to wrap up my yard sale find video. You've been watching it, I would imagine. I haven't edited it yet, but I know that this is the end of it. So I've basically showed you the Wii games, and I teased about something that I got on Friday that would make Mr. Tony of the Dead jealous. So let me go ahead and show you that first. First, actually, I'm going to show you a picture of it because I did something to it. So here's a picture, and as you can see, it is a Mighty Ducks of Anaheim wall clock from 1993. So it's pretty much an original from when the movie came out, I think. I'm pretty sure that's around the time that the movie came out. And when I went to the yard sale, they had this giant sticker on it, and I was almost going to not buy it, but then the lady kind of reminded me. She's like, you could take a blow dryer to it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I can. So I bought it, and I took it home, took a blow dryer, heated up the sticker, peeled it off, took a little WD-40 to get the residual stickiness off of there, clean it up a little bit, put a battery in the back, set the time, and it seems to be keeping pretty accurate time because it is, in fact, almost 3:15. So that's pretty cool. And it was an interesting find. The reason I bought it Mr. Tony of the Dead, recently went to a convention. I forget which convention it was, and he got autographs from a bunch of the people, the guys from the Mighty Ducks movie. He got pictures with them, and I was like, I'm personally not a huge fan of the movie. It's been a very long time since I saw it. I certainly wouldn't consider myself like a fan, I guess, at this point anyway. So I sort of bought it with Tony in mind. I don't know if you, Tony, I don't know if you have this already. I don't know if you'd want it, but I kind of bought it to trade with you if you want to do a trade. So that's kind of what I was teasing about. It's this pretty cool plastic, battery operated Mighty Ducks wall clock from the yard sales, from shopping with my brother. I was driving. Normally when my brother drives, he just like, it's kind of a straight shot home. It's later in the day. It's like 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 o'clock, and he doesn't really feel like stopping anymore at that point, so we just go home. I was driving, and that's not the way I play. So when I saw some yard sale signs on the way home, I said, well, good, we're going. And my brother said, all right. So we start going, following signs around, wild goose chase here, wild goose chase there. Listen, guys, I've told you this before. If you're doing yard sales, if you're doing this and you want to play the game, I've given this advice before. Never give up. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Doesn't matter if it's late in the day, you think all the dealers already hit the place, all the video game people are been there, or whatever it is that you collect, all the toy hunters, whatever. Maybe not. You never know. So I said, let's go. Let's do this. Turn back around again. Keep going. Another thing about this yard sale, their signs were so awful that I can't believe we found it. I'll be honest. I cannot believe we found it. What does that mean? That means that they didn't list it on Craigslist. They didn't list it in the newspaper. Their signs were awful. People probably gave up, thought it was an old sign, thought it was a wild goose chase, which meant that when we got to the yard sale, there was stuff. I got Nintendo games. Oh, yeah, that's right. This says Nintendo Wii accessories. Don't be fooled. On the inside, Nintendo games. To be fair, my brother actually is the one who, he almost always spots it first, because he kind of goes into the sales, and then he brings it to me. He goes, look, and then I go, yes. So, all right. There are 17 games here. I gave her $20 for the 17 games. She wouldn't tell me what she wanted for it. I said, what do you want? Oh, what do you want to pay? I didn't want to be a huge dick. I mean, I could have easily offered $5 or something, but I wanted to at least give her some money for it, and most of the values of these I wasn't sure of, so I figured $1 a game plus a few bucks on top, 20 bucks. That's pretty, I mean, it's a great deal, but it's not like I'm not completely being an asshole. It's a yard sale price, is the way I think of it. So a lot of these games are common games. A lot of them are worth only like between $3 and maybe $8. $3 and $8 seems to be the main range for most of these games, which I kind of knew. We got Bayou Billy. It's like a $2, $3 game. Not a never played it myself, but apparently not that great a game. Star Tropics. It's another one that I've never played. I'm not going to say values of everything here. I'm just going to show you the games. We've got Solstice. Another game I have never played. That's kind of the whole... I want to play some games. I've never played these games. Soccer. Classic. Pretty cool. I already have this game. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not a particularly good game. This is not... If you were going to get a Nintendo Turtle game, I would not recommend this one. I would go for the arcade game, which is much better. I do have a copy of this one, so I'm going to put the ones I have on the side for a second, and then I'll tell you why. Jaws. I had this at one point, I definitely sold a copy of it, but I may have gotten another copy, so I might actually have... This might be... I might have this, I'm not really sure. I'm going to put it on the side. I'm going to pretend I do have that one. It's kind of a fun game. It's sort of interesting. We've got Ghostbusters. Never played this game. I never played this game. I don't know if it's a good one or not, but, I mean, even if it's not, I just love having a Ghostbusters game. little stickiness on there. Got to clean these up a bit. Then we have Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Again, never played it. And again, not sure if it's any good, but some games, just for displaying purposes, I mean, I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the movie, so. We got Knight Rider. I can't remember if I have this one or not. The more I think about it, the more I feel like I might have had a copy of this. But I don't think I do. I don't know. Not sure about that one. This one is a common game, but I've been meaning to buy it. I love it. I used to play it all the time when I was a kid. It's Kung Fu. So, I'm happy to get that one back in my collection. Again, it's not like a rare game or anything, and it's not even... I could have probably easily bought it for $7, $8, $9, $10 by now, but I just haven't. So, that's cool. We got Urban Champion. Never played that one. Looks like it could be fun, one of the classics. We got Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. Not aware of that. I mean, there's a ton of games in the Nintendo library, so there's plenty I have not played, or I was never even aware of this game, to be honest. And we have The Simpsons, Bart versus the World. Maybe you guys could help me out. When I was a kid, in Brooklyn, there was an arcade game. It was a Simpsons arcade game that I used to play. I don't think it was Bart versus the World. Pretty sure it wasn't. I don't remember the name of the arcade, and I'm not sure if it's available on a console or not. I feel like I've played it on consoles before. I'm almost positive, but if you guys can help me out, like back in the late 80s, early 90s, Simpsons arcade game, name of it, if it's on consoles, I don't know. I would love to revisit that. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden, I can't remember if I have one or two or both, so I might have that one. Not really remembering correctly. I was building up to the best ones, so now the good ones. This one was kind of a disappointment because I saw the word Flintstones and I got really excited because there's a Flintstones game that's worth like hundreds of dollars. Something at Dino Peak. I can't remember the name. Something Dino Peak Flintstones game. It's worth hundreds. And I saw Flintstones. I was like, oh my god. But it wasn't that one. It's the Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. So that one's not worth hundreds. That one's worth maybe like 15, 20 bucks. Still not too bad, but this one is ripped a little on the label. Got a little damage on that one. What are you going to do? Can't win them all. Then we have River City Ransom, which is a pretty good game. That's like a $30 game, $28, $25, something like that. And I can't wait to try this one. I've actually never played this one. This is another $25 to $30 game. It's the Batman Return of the Joker. Never played that one either. So those last few games are worth anywhere between like $12 to $30. All the ones before that, basically $3 to $10 range, something like that. All in all, a great deal. Of course, I was happy to find any Nintendo video games this weekend. I was that close to thinking it was a bust this weekend, I'll tell you the truth. So that was a last-minute save, in my opinion. The games that I have already, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jaws, maybe Ninja Gaiden. I gotta check. Maybe this one. But any of those games that I already have, if anyone is looking for some Nintendo games, I would be more than happy to do a trade for either other Nintendo games or Super Nintendo games. Or that's my preference right now, but if you got some cool horror stuff that you think I might like, maybe, you know, shoot me a line if you're interested. I gotta check on the Ninja Gaiden one, and I do have some other doubles sitting around, so it could always work something out if you want to do a trade. Just putting it out there. The other games I'm probably just going to keep for a while and add them to my collection and play them. Okay. Story time with Tony. One last, I know this is a long video, I'm sure it's pretty going to be like a 20-minute video. One last, just kind of a funny thing that happened. We went to a yard sale, Mike was driving. We checked out what they had, got back in the car. His car wouldn't start. So we had them jump us, and then we brought Mike's car back to his house, and I drove the rest of the day. We went out and around, and then we were coming back towards the house, and we saw a yard sale sign, so we follow it, and we pull up to the yard sale, and we both get out of the car, and we start walking up to the sale, and these two women come out and kind of wave at us, and they go, "Hi!" And we're like, "Hi." And they go, "You came back!" I, honest to God, had no idea what was going on. I was like, what do you... I don't recognize them, don't recognize where I am, don't recognize the car. We were back at the yard sale where my brother's car died. The car that they used to jump my brother's car. The two women who helped us out. The stuff that we already looked at. The house that we stood in front of. I had no idea. It took me like a full 30 seconds to understand what she was saying. And then Mike and I looked at each other and were like, oh my God. What happened was we looped around and came from the other direction. They had signs coming from this way and that way. We came around the other way. And it was ridiculous. I felt like the most unobservant person in the world, which I probably am. So that's going to do it, guys. Not the best yard sale haul or weekend in the world, but I got some Nintendo games and possible trade items, and it's good enough. Oh, by the way, those Wii games, the Link one, I can't play apparently because I don't have the Zapper, so if anyone wants that, I'll do a trade. And you know what? The Alien Syndrome game, that's actually still sealed. I didn't notice till I got home. Alien Syndrome for Wii. Chances are I'm never going to get around to playing it, so I mean, I guess I'll throw that into trades as well, if anyone's interested. Alright. Thanks for watching another Yard Sale Finds video. Have a great weekend, everybody. And don't forget, breathe deep of the night. I'm going to cheers you with water. Cheers.